special shot. Okay, I can't increase anything else. Not even defending. Okay, fine. Competition complete. So it's time for another. It's time for ODI series. Australia against Bangladesh. Kadba ladba jeet pare, kadba ladba jeet pare. सारा जहां आगे आगे दुश्मन जो देखे हम पदुंडन bit too hard bit too cool I'm Kolkata we rule खड़बा लड़बा जीत परे खड़बा लड़बा जीत परे जीत परे लड़ेंगे लड़ेंगे जीतेंगे जीत जाएंगे जीत गए सारा जहां आगे हम तो Hi Utsav Patel, welcome to the live stream of Ashes Cricket, my career mode. Stephen Smith, English commentary. So it's Australia versus Bangladesh at Perth. So it's time for the toss. Spins the call. Steve Smith hits the call. Bangladesh won the toss and have elected to bowl first. And it's time for Australia to get going and post a humongous total against Bangladesh. So Steve Smith is any man in. So it's Spinner. Spinner has bowled well. It's been reverse whip. First ball duck. It's a golden duck for Steve Smith. Absolutely magnificent bowling. So they have made a comeback into the match after taking Steve Smith's wicket. Let's see. Australia lose the match, I feel. No, Australia won the match, but Steve Smith got out on a golden duck, man. Golden duck. Tried to reverse with that was straight to the fielder at second slip and he was out. So a bad innings come to an end by Steve Smith. It's time for the second ODI and let's see whether he can have some sort of impact on that second one. So it's time for second ODI. Yep. अबे चल at Adelaide over Australia versus Bangladesh is the second ODI at the Adelaide Oval. So here we are down for the pitch report. Who do you think that will win the match? And what should he do when he wins the toss? What should he do first? Bat first or bowl first? Have a look at it. We have some time. So it's time for commercial break. अरे मजाक कर रहा हूँ, कुछ नहीं. Commercial break. कुछ नहीं आने वाला है. Have a look at this loading screen. Boom. Steve Smith. अबे जल्दी लोड हो बे, इतना टाइम ले रहा है. हाँ क्या चाहता है? हाँ लोड हो गया. So it's very delay here at Adelaide Oval. The pitch looks green. The surface is green.
I'm Michael Slater, and this is James Taylor.
And it's Australia versus Bangladesh. The pitch is grassy and soft, means it will assist the pacers. The ball is gonna swing, so Steve Smith is gonna coin the toss, spin the coin. Bangladesh won the toss again, and they have elected to bat first, but according to me, the captain who have won the toss should have elected to bowl first, but here they are gonna bat first, Bangladesh. So a good opening stand. So it's 300 and something required to win the match for Australia. Steve Smith. He was out on a duck in the last match. The same bowler trying to reverse sweep him. Now plays him straight down the wicket, but decides against taking that run. There is a fielder at first slip. Now flicked away. Was on the leg, and that's gonna reach the fence for 4. What a way to start his innings. Steve Smith has timed that ball well. He's stopping himself from playing that reverse sweep, I think, because there is a fielder in place for that shot. Gets back. Wanted a single there. Mehdi Hasan was a fielder. Wait there. Bat pad. 4 of 4 deliveries. Smith. On drive, might reach the fence, might be a boundary, or should get 3 easily. Smith here. He's running back. Gets back in safely, Smith. So 3 runs there. So 7 runs and a wicket in that over. A good over by Hossain. So it's the medium pacer bowling. Backward, tried to drive it, but wasn't able to do that. Smith on the legs, flicked away. 4.
Good effort.
Yep.
4 runs.
What a shot. It was on the legs, down the leg side. It was easy for him to pick it for a 4 down the leg side. No, fine leg as well. Straight to the fielder at extra cover. So they have a fielder at extra cover, but they have changed the fielder. There is no fielder now at extra cover. Now times it, mid off, gets to it, just a single.
Takes the single.
David Warner, the pocket size rocket. On drive will get a single, only 7 runs from this over as well.
And through for 1.
So the ball is swinging, and Australia has to score at a run rate, required run rate of 8 and over. They have a fielder at extra cover, but it goes in the gap. This might reach the fence for 4, or else
nicely
4.
driven there. 4 runs.
I was about to say they will get 3 runs at least, but got 4 for it. It was timed nicely by Smith. He's looking in good form. Now another time in the same region, might reach the fence or should get 3 at least. We'll try to get 4th run as well. They are gonna run 4. They run 4. Australia.
Well run, that's 4.
So the required runs in an over has come from this. On drive, and it's gonna reach the fence most probably.
Solid shot.
Three
Goes
fours
for
in
four.
first three deliveries of this over by Hussain. Smith is looking in good form out here. The Australian skipper. Halfway down the track and denies a run. Steve Smith. Another time on drive, will get a single. 13 of the over so far.
One run there.
Of first 5 deliveries. So the medium pacer is back into the attack. Smith is on 26. Wants to, will get a single only.
They get a single.
Smith is playing well, that's why the required run rate is not rising up. Flicked away. You're on the legs. This might reach the fence. No, they will get at least 3 here. Australia. Smith moves on to 30. With that one, 30 of 17 deliveries. Another time, cover drive for a single. Was nicely timed shot, but just a single. So 7 runs again from the over. They are being in the game, Australia, all the time. They're scoring at 7 and over, almost 7 runs and over. On drive, cover drive, but for no runs. For the dot ball, 250 of 191 deliveries. On drive, will get a single. That was deep mid on. That's why it's just a single. 189 deliveries and 248 runs required to win the match. Another time, cover drive, dot ball. So he's coming back well, saying. Flicked away. This might reach the fence for 4. This might go for 4. Or they can run at least 3. I think they are gonna run 4. Smith has to hurry. Gets back in safely.
Despite the distance. They run 4.
So moves on to 36 with that one. Cover drive and a dot ball. So 6 coming from that. The required run might escalate really quickly. Sarkar into the attack. Just a single. He's back safely, Steve Smith. He has to play the captain's innings here. Another time flicked away, just a single. So just 4 coming from that over by Sarkar.
Done well in that over.
Yes, Sarkar. How Sarkar?
Islam, right arm.
Islam
Attack from the north end.
is the new bowler. Warner is not playing according as per his standards. Now cut away. Astori, he gets a single.
One more to the score.
Oh, the away swinger. He played for the in swinger, but it went away, pitched and just went away. A nice delivery from Islam. Cover drive, just a single.
They'll get one there.
40 of 28, Smith. trying to cut that one away. A direct hit and Warner is out. So Australia will
They'll
just
take some positives
second
away
wicket
from that goal.
run out by half
Real
an
good
hour.
innings.
It was a direct hit and he got a wicket. So G Maxwell is in, Glenn Maxwell. Australia lose 2 wickets on the trot. So it's just a single game. The required run rate
They'll get a
escalates
single.
to 8.30 over. So 223 required of 156 deliveries. Sarkar has a wicket since 2 overs. Cover drive will get a single. Only a single. So the required run rate has escalated real quickly here. Australia are not playing as per their standards here. Has to hurry. Another run out.
Not up to
Maxwell
his
gone
usual
as well.
standard there. Disappointing inning.
With 2 run outs here.
Play.
Not too late even now. They
This ball
need
really can get
a
these swinging a
partnership.
long way. Let's see
Australia.
how they go.
They need a big partnership here. No. Was the runway they were scoring by has now just declined because of the fall of those 3 wickets. He's not gonna try for the reverse sweep there, Smith. There is some sort of pressure. He has to score runs. Straight drive, might reach the fence, might go for 4 or else he should get 3, at least 3. He's running back quickly. Smith gets back for the 3rd.
Good running. That's 3.
He moves on to 45-36 deliveries. So 214 required. The required run rate has just slipped a bit for Australia. Oh, nice fielding there. So Soumya Sarkar is bowling well for Bangladesh. Should get a single. Wants to. Steve Smith will get that one easily.
Nicely ran there. They'll get 2.
So he moves on to 47 of 38 deliveries. Smith. Went for the same
Doesn't
shot,
play that one well.
but that ball came back in. So Australia in some sort of pressure. Poor shots.
Just a lack of
Saves.
concentration.
OMG. It's only 2 of the over so far. Cover drive will get a single. The run rate has slipped down a bit for Australia. Nicely fielded by the bowler. On drive, might reach the fence, or should get 3 at least. Here's Steve Smith. He does get 3 and moves on to 50. A well played 50 for the Australian skipper. 43 deliveries, a bit slow in the context of the game, but still a good innings.
The left-arm fast bowler is coming onto bowl from the south end.
Mustafizur Rahman is a new bowler. Cut away in the gap. That's gone for 4. Square cut
That
4.
was there to be hit, and it was pummeled.
So the required run rate is around 10 and over now. It's around 10 and over. Wide.
Plays and misses.
Nice work behind the stumps. Not the ideal one.
No.
Swings and misses.
Poor shot saves it. Saves poor shot. My man is bowling well. Now flicked away. No one there in the fine leg region, and that's gonna go for another boundary.
That got what it deserved.
4 more.
Poor ball.
It was on the legs. He helped it on its way for a 4 boundary for Australia. Cover drive will get a single, 9 from the over.
They get
So
a
far.
single.
So quite a bit good over, you can say. 9 coming from it. On drive should get 2. Will get 2.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Run out for
He
Matthew
really
Wade,
should've
run out as well. With 3 run outs for Australia. It shows the pressure of scoring runs. They want to again, but have to settle for a single. And directed from the deep. But got them the wicket. One bounce to the fielder.
Another run taken.
The required run rate is hovering around 10.5 over. Now it has been reverse swept. They might
That's
go.
ball all the way.
It has reached the boundary. So 12, 14, 15, 16, 17 of that over.
He was smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with
Might
it.
so for Australia after a long time. Smith. Ooh, nice ball. It
Oh,
just went
not able to connect.
across the right-hander. It moved away from the right-handed batsman. He has picked that one up. That might go for a 6. No, 1 bounce 4.
Driven through the covers for 4. Great shot.
Straight over the bowler's head. That went a long way in the air, but just couldn't reach 6. 1 bounce 4. Smith is in there, so Australia has a chance.
That's what the crowd have come to see. Nicely played.
Another 4. So 9 from the over now. So Australia is scoring according to the required run rate now. They know they have nothing to lose now. Cut away now. A dot ball, 20 over, 9 coming from it. 165 is required of 98 deliveries. Flicked away and straight to the fielder. Don't know by how is the required run rate gonna increase now. In the slot, pick that one up. 6. Oh, a
Nice shot,
huge
that
shot. Steve Smith, 130 meters. It was in the slot. He just helped it on its way. Look at that shot. A full toss. And just put it away. And a long, big, huge six. Straight to the field at mid-off. So Mustafizu is coming around the wicket. Astory gets there. Mitch Marsh. कुछ तो स्कोर पर भाई मिचेल मार्श.
The right arm pace bowler
Rubel
is
Hussain,
coming into the attack from
the new man
north
in to the attack. On drive, will get a single.
end. And a single.
So Smith knows he can't slow down, you know. Another one in the slot. Pick that one up. Might reach. No, one bound four. It almost reached the distance, but a bounce four. It almost carried the distance. Look at that. In the air. We all felt that it's gonna go the distance, but a bounce four. Just short of that six. Another time on drive and a single. So 7 so far of 4 deliveries in this over.
They'll get a single.
Fifth wicket on 115. Licked away and straight to the field at a fine leg.
The batsman's
Just a
closing in
single.
on the century now with that single.
He's on 90.
The right armour is coming into bowl.
Right arm pacer Rubel Hussain. 1 over 8 runs. Once the single has to hurry. He's back in
Another
safely.
run added.
Mitchell Marsh. Hassan is back into the attack. 66 balls and 127 runs required. Australia. They swept that one away. This might freeze the fence for 4. It does.
Smash that to the boundary. Nice ball.
So loads of runs required.
Strong
Lick
appeal.
that one away. That's a single. Was that bad? Says the umpire. Another time reverse sweep.
A bit of work for the fielders
And
to
might
do.
reach the fence. No, he will get 3. Steve Smith. Easy 3.
On target with that throw, despite the distance, and that's 3. End of the over, no change to the score.
No change to the score. Crazy man. In the slot, pick that one up. 6. What a way to reach the century. Steve Smith gets to his 100. 100 of 68 deliveries, 13 fours, 2 sixes. He is out there 108 minutes.
Going to need to bowl
Wide.
that one again. Wide signal.
He lets that go through to the keeper.
Eight so far from the over.
And they get a
What
single
does
there.
Mitch Pat commence? Man 6 down. Fuck. Fuck bullshit. No, drop. It's all over
Nicely
for
done.
Australia.
That is a big breakthrough. A
106
rare
of
innings
70
comes to an
deliveries.
end.
He tried to bring his team back into the game, but that 106 wasn't
Run rate
enough.
in this chase just wasn't
He
good
required
enough,
to
though.
score more runs there. Steve Smith. He should have been there till the end,
That's all the cricket.
but he wasn't. It wasn't enough. He played well, that's what we can say, but not good enough to give his team the victory. The wickets kept on falling on the other end. No one was there to support him. So the series is tied at 1-1, 1-all. It's rematch ODI series. Australia has to win this one to get their hands on the trophy. It's at the Becca. Waka waka, Savina Vina, Sahin Kareva. It's time for Africa, Savina Vina, Waka waka, Savina Vina, Sahin Kareva. It's time for Africa. Oh, Waka waka. Shot wide. Press X to continue. Oh, dry and soft.
Out to the middle now.
So
It's time
the
for
captain wins the toss, should elect to bat first on this wicket. Bangladesh, Australia won the toss for the first time in this series, and they're gonna
Not a
bat
surprise,
first.
that decision. They know these conditions well and should be able to take advantage.
We have to post a huge total here. So Finch goes after scoring 6 runs of 7 deliveries.
Non-strikers.
Tuscan Ahmed is the new bowler. अबे क्या स्टंप दिखा रहा है गधे? Cover drive and a 4.
Hits the rope first ball.
Feels that he is continuing from where he left at Adelaide cricket ground or the Adelaide Oval. Steve Smith 106, but wasn't able to see his team through. The captain of Australia. Here I think he's thinking of posting a huge total
Super shot.
against Bangladesh. This is something like the finale. Do or die. Another time cover drive, just a single, 10 so far, 4 deliveries.
And a single taken.
So Australia might be thinking to post a huge first inning total. Humongous total.
Swings and misses.
नहीं यार अच्छा वो टैप नहीं गया आउट ही होता था पक्का आउट होता था Smith is on 9 of 4 deliveries. Now flicked away. This is gonna reach the fence. What a shot. 4 runs. So how many runs are Australia gonna score in this mandatory power play of first 10 overs? What a shot.
And that got what it
Another
deserved.
4.
Poor ball.
It was wide, full, outside the line of off stump. He just opened the face of the bat on the last moment possible. Look at that. Deliberate shot, and it has reached the fence for something like a bullet shot, using the pace of the bowler. Another time flicked away. So 3 4s in the over. No. 2 fours, 1 3, and a single. So 12 of the over.
That's 3. Collins, a bit expensive there.
Smith is playing well. 12 of the over. 30 in first 3 for Australia. Smith is on 20 of 7 deliveries. On the leg, will get a single. Wasn't able to time that one there, Smith, but gets a single. The important single. 3 runs of the third delivery, 4 so far of the over. Couldn't find the gap, but should get a single. Good fielding by the gully fielder. Was fielded well by the fielder at gully region. So 7 of the last over. Was driven straight down the track, but good fielding by the bowler in his follow through. Fielded well. Why?
Swing and a miss.
Bit of a workout, but safely fielded.
We get a single.
Another run added to the
पता नहीं इसका ऑन साइड का शॉट लग रहा क्यों नहीं है आज इतने अच्छे से. Pulled away, we get a single.
Another run added. Reasonably good over there.
5 came from it. Tuscan is bowling well. After the first over, that was
The fielders will need to
taken
chase this
for
one.
some pounding. 3 runs of that over. Of that ball, man. Fuck. Straight to the fielder at extra cover. On drive, single. 5 from the over so far.
Islam, right arm.
Islam.
Attack from the north end.
यहाँ इधर तो जगह है 2 फील्डर के बीच में. Just a single. Was trying to find that gap.
Takes the single.
Just placed it there for a single. He's playing well, Steve Smith. Now flicked away. Nice shot. This will reach the fence. 4 runs.
That's a good boundary.
3,103 runs scored. Now it was cut away. Just a single. S. Islam. The ball came back in, just a single again.
And through for 1.
So 9 came from it. 50 runs partnership of 37 deliveries. Smith was the aggressor in that partnership. 35 he scored of 19. 15 of 24 David Warner. Cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Escamas with his second delivery. Out wide outside the line of off stump. He has cut that one away. Late cut 4.
Nice shot. 4 runs.
You're eyeing that gap, Steve Smith. Got that opportunity and he just timed it to perfection between those 2 fielders. straight drive, sends him back.
Bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
So क्या मारूं क्रॉस ड्राइव, इन दोनों फील्डर को वापस बीच में से मारूं. Was cut, was flicked off the pass.
And
4,
that gets to the boundary.
8
runs.
runs or 4 deliveries. Smith is on fire, 43 of 23. How many more is Australia gonna get in the first 10 overs? They say the mandatory power play, 3 year.
And they get back for 3.
So 11 of the last over. Projected score says 425 at a run rate of 8.5 an over. On drive, wants to send back by Warner.
They take a single.
He's closing his 50. Steve Smith just 3 runs away. Another time cut away between those two.
Good
4
effort.
runs
4 runs.
in the third man region. He gets the 4 in the third man region, so it's a 50 up for Smith of 26 deliveries with the help of 8 4s and 0 6s. We get a single, goes back.
Another run
Wanted to
added.
flick that one away, but wasn't able to time it to perfect. Wasn't able to hit it perfectly. In range onto the pads and a single. A sort of straight drive, just a single there. Warner is playing really slowly, man. On drive, single.
One more to the score.
So just
Here's
3
one.
came
Still
from
well in
that.
over.
He has played in that third man, and he has scored most of his runs in that third man and fine leg region. Steve Smith,
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty
finger
tweak.
spinner
Let's see how they
patch.
go.
तो बराबर फील्डर भी रखा है, रिवर्स स्वीप के लिए. नहीं करूँगा रिवर्स स्वीप. कवर ड्राइव,
The fielder cuts
just
that
a
one off
single.
well.
And that's a single.
On drive, and this is gonna reach the fence for 4.
That's a perfect example of how to play that shot.
It's spun in. He was ready for it. Smith on drive 4. He's gonna get the single easily. 7 of
And they
4
get a single
deliveries. Back into the attack. Islam. 18 runs in 3 overs. Is bowled well. This time it's cover drive
Driven
through
through
the
the
extra
colours. Superb.
cover region. Extra cover region. 4. The first delivery. On the legs, licked away, just a single. There was a fine leg in there.
1 run added.
Another time, cover drive through the extra cover region. Just a single.
1 run there.
Thought of 2, but has to settle for a single. Another time on drive. This might reach the fence.
Super
Four.
shot that.
So the 100-run partnership comes up with that. Is a 102 of 74 between Warner and Smith. Smith on 70 of 36 deliveries, 32 of 40 for David Warner. Between those two fielders, and we'll get wants 3, has to hurry. Smith is batting safely.
That's 3.
So 7 of first 2 deliveries. First wicket fell on 7. After that, this has been a good partnership for the Aussies. Reverse sweep between those two. Oh,
Perfectly timed that shot, and it sails to the boundary.
12 of the over so far. Mehdi Hassan won't be happy. How things are going now. Another reverse sweep, another 4.
Solid shot. Goes
16 so far in this over. Smith is playing a gem of innings. Wants 2, has to settle for a single.
Well, he was smashed all over the park. A very expensive over. It'll be interesting to see if the captain sticks with
82
it.
for Smith. 40 deliveries. Square cut.
A well fielded.
Just a
Really
single.
good work out there. And a single.
So the scoring rate says that Australia are gonna score a lot of runs. And they are set to score something around 400. Australia, something above 400. Smith is in good form, so is Warner. They are gonna escalate very quickly.
And a single taken.
Reasonably good over there.
So this partnership is looking strong. 120 run partnership. Another reverse sweep in the gap. Might reach the fence.
Put into
Oh,
position well there. Great shot.
131 runs. So far so good for Australia. Again between those two. 4.
That's 4.
No need to run. Smith moves on to 93. Fielder is brought in the slip region. There is a short cover. He plays it down the ground. Smith. He
One run
knows he
taken.
has got out reverse sweeping against this bowler twice or thrice in the series. So he's playing well, Smith.
Takes the single.
So 11 came of that over.
Collins has gone well so far. Returns
Smith
to the
is just 5 away from his consecutive tons in this series.
bit of a mix-up, but no harm done.
Straight to the fielder there. He couldn't find that gap. It's coming around the wicket. Now a straight drive. Just a single, moves on to 96.
Another run taken.
Flicked away, and this is gonna be 100 for Steve Smith
4 runs. The bowler will know that
He
that
brings
ball
up his
deserved to be
100.
smacked to the boundary.
with that shot. What an innings it has been for Australia. Of 50 deliveries, exactly 16 fours in that innings, and she has run well as well. Late cut, just a
No getting
single.
past that fielder.
7 so far of this
They
over.
take a single.
So big partnership here for Australia. He's coming around the wicket, Mehdi Hassan. He set it straight back to him. Smith is in good form here. Can he carry on for Australia for more 10 overs or so, and he will put his team in a good position to win this match and lift the series as a on drive 4.
That was there to be hit, and it was pummeled.
So they are closing on a 150 run partnership, Australia, Smith and Warner. Another time on drive, this time only a single. He's on the same score that he got out against Bangladesh in the previous match. Smith. Another on drive. This time it reaches the fence. He moves on to 110. So 10 coming from that over. Australia are looking set for a big total here. Look at the wagon wheel. It's a good wagon wheel, but nothing on the square of the wicket. Has hit nothing in the square of the wicket. With it is going directly to the fielders. Another time flicked away. I think it's gonna go for 4 again. So he brings on the 150 run partnership as well with that one. Yep, 153 runs partnership of 107 deliveries. Australia are looking set for a big target here. Are looking good to set a big target here. Around 400, I feel.
And they get back for 3.
And 65 of 19.3 overs, and they have lost a single wicket. That too of Aaron Finch. Rubail Hussain is the new man. On the legs, flicked away again. Should get 2.
Oh, well fielded. That was headed to the boundary.
Gets that easily.
2 runs added.
3 of the overs so far. They're scoring at a rate of around 8.5 an over. Australia. Wide.
Keeper had to dive, but takes it safely.
8.5 over is what they are scoring by. On drive will get a single. 5 runs only from that over.
Changing.
I will be back in a second. अरे कबूतर भाग. I'm back.
Now is James Taylor.
Hey, Slats. Morning, everybody.
120 of 61, Smith. Another time flicked away. He's bowling on the legs, I feel.
Oh, that
Collins.
got what it deserved. Poor ball.
He moves on to 124, Steve Smith. Australia looks set to score around 400
And they
runs,
get
guys,
through
here.
for 1.
Oh, he's
They'll
back.
get one there.
Gets a single easily, Steve Smith. Straight to the fielder. Projected score says 420
They'll take
on
the
board.
single.
And it would be really difficult for Bangladesh to score that many runs, and finally they get their second wicket. Bangladesh on drive again. I think it's gonna reach the fence again.
Oh,
Four
nicely
more.
driven there. 4 runs.
So 10 of the over.
Wasn't the tidiest of overs, but got the wicket they needed.
They got the most important wicket, and they broke a really big partnership of around 187 runs. Now has hit the first shot square of the wicket. Steve Smith
1 run there.
is hit it in the gap. He's on 132. He scored more than half runs in this Australian total.
Just a lack of concentration.
Wanted to cut that one away.
No shot off.
Umpire says 1 for the over. 2 for the over, said 2. पहला था 1 for the over now. Has to Harry Smith gets back safely.
1 more to the score.
So just 4 from the over.
It's done well in that over.
So the scoring rate has declined a bit after the fall of Warner's wicket. On the legs, we'll get a single.
They'll get 1 more.
$208 of 25 overs. So we are halfway through, and Australia are on 208. Wow, what a shot! But straight to the field at cover region. Another time straight to the fielder at the gully region. So it's timing it well, but it's going straight to the fielders. Not out.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Nope. Back pad. Moves on 235. Smith. Straight back past the ball of
And
4.
that gets to the boundary. 4 runs.
What a shot. Save your legs. 4. Immaculate timing on that one.
This bowler really can get these spinning a long way.
Mossadegh M Hussain. अरे रुबेल का ही बॉलिंग है अपने यार. हमने आजा तेरे लिए आगे खड़ा रहूँगा भाई. आसानी पड़ती तुम लोगों के लिए. Pulled away, wants to send back. Good fielding out there in the deep. 140 of 75 for Smith. Now it has been flicked away. That is going to reach the fence and 4.
Got into position well there. Great shot.
Look at the condition the ball is in. Another time on the legs. 4 more. You cannot ball him on the legs.
Great shot. Superbly played.
He's gonna hit you for 4, 6, anything. Smith. But he has not taken any sort of risk in his 148 runs. He has played it along the ground, each and every shot.
They like
Not
it.
out.
Loud appeal.
Nope.
Hussain has done well in that over.
By umpire. Is the umpire.
Coming.
Back.
Islam pace bowlers coming into the attack from the north end.
Gets a single. Koja bhai. Third wicket also has fell for Australia. Glenn Maxwell is in. Flicked away. That's 150
Nice shot.
for
4
Steve
runs.
Smith. It has been a good innings. 150. Bang, sure. 80 deliveries. He's sending a message in the dressing room.
That's a good boundary.
13 came off this over from Hassan. Hassan bowling on his legs again, and it's just time it
Batsmen were playing all
to
their shots in
perfection
the
for
over.
4.
Really expensive.
Look at the shot that he's played. Nothing square of the wicket on any side of the ground. He is finding the gaps. After 45 overs, we will go all berserk. A sort of scoop
Great
shot
shot.
for
4 runs.
Mossadegh, the slip fielder. Single.
And they get a single there.
He's looking a bit tired, Smith. He's on 162 of 84 deliveries, but he's looking tired. Smith is looking a bit tired. He's faced 85 deliveries for his 162. Cut away. They're not seeing that old power in
Umpire lets
Shaw
that one go. Look
as
well
well.
wide.
So yeah, he's a bit tired with the looks of things. You got to be tired, man. That's swung
Slings that a
away.
bit and can't get a shot away. Goes through to the wicket keeper. No shot off it.
Good timing, just a single again. Taskin Ahmed is bowling well to Smith. He might be thinking of his double 100 as well, Smith. So a bit quiet over, bit of quiet over in the context of the game,
Just couldn't get out of the way.
and it's a leg by single.
Kept it tight there. Good over.
Hundred 64 from 90. Cut that one. Wants to. Smith gets to.
And 2 runs added.
I feel he might be thinking of his double 100 here. Through the covers, single.
1 run added. Umpire calls runs wide.
Why?
Swing and a miss.
Didn't like the look of that one. No shot off.
But Maxwell is attacking well now, so he can take his time.
Onto the front foot.
Let's pick that one up, and it is going to reach the fence for 4. It was a bit of a tired shot by Smith, but look at that, picks that one up. Nicely timed. 4.
Islam, a bit expensive there.
I think he will go berserk after he scores a double 100. Smith. Flicked away. Flicked away. Wants to. Gets 4.
That's 4.
So 11 so far of this over. Looking tired.
Don't get one there.
I'm not seeing that old pace in that ball when he hits the ball.
Coming into the attack.
He will be trying to use the pace of the bowler here. Now let's cut that one away straight to the fielder.
And they get through for 1.
Smith is looking a bit tired. Look at that. I'm seeing, look at that. The green mark has reduced fair bit.
One run there.
Australia might be looking to post a big total now. Flick that one away. Can that reach the fence?
That was there
It
to
does.
be hit.
4.
And it was pummeled.
So he's hitting those boundaries in middle. Smith. Another time on the legs, but will get only a single. So 9 coming from the over.
We've got a change in the commentary box. Joining me now is Mel Jones.
And it says power play.
Going with spin now.
The
umpire
umpire.
signalled the beginning of the power play.
Square drive on the front foot.
And it
Don't
reaches
they
the
love
fence.
that one? 4 runs there.
Square
Super
drive
shot.
reaches the fence 4. So it's all about picking the gaps now.
Confident
Ooh.
appeal. Could it be?
Almost caught. But out says the umpire. Reverse sweep. We get just a single.
Takes the single.
So he moves on to her 188. Smith. On the legs.
Shouts all round.
Just a single. 189. Closing to his double 100. Is really close to that double 100. Now it's a reverse sweep. 4.
That goes for 4. Good shot.
193 he's on. Another reverse sweep. Wants to. Will get 2.
Nicely ran there. They'll get 2.
He moves on to 195. On the legs. This might reach the fence. 4. Oh, fielded well. We'll get 3 here. At least 3. Maxwell has to hurry.
3 more to the score. The same. Bit
Goes on
expensive
to
there.
198. just 2 away from that double century, double hundred, sorry, double century का बोल रहा हूँ मैं. Flicked away, wants to, and gets that double hundred.
Solid shot. Goes for 4.
Smith scores the double hundred. What an innings it has been. 202 of 107 deliveries. Brilliant innings. 33 fours. The help of 33 fours. Now let's pick that one up. 6. First 6. You see the first 6 here of the innings. So now Australia, I think, are gonna go berserk on Bangladesh. The stage is set for them. He moves on to 208. Smith. Flicked away again. Wants 2. Wants 3, I feel. I think he will get 3. Maxwell runs
Good
quickly.
position with the throw back from the deep.
3 runs there.
So 13 of the over. Scores the double hundred, man. Awesome. Takes that one. It's high up in the air. Fielder takes it.
What a nice catch.
So good innings
Smith
comes to an
leading
end.
the field, having made a huge contribution to this innings.
211 of 110 deliveries with the help of 33 sixes, 33 fours and a 6. So good innings comes to an end. Just couldn't get it. Hit the top of the blade. Hit pretty high on the blade and it's out. What a big innings come to an end.
Wade is the new man.
211, you say. A humongous total was set by Australia,
Run rate in this chase just
and they win by 150 runs. Wins. Australia set a target of 451 for Bangladesh. Man of the match, Mitchell Starc. Are you crazy, man? He has scored 211 of just 110 deliveries. Smith, you got to be kidding me. 211 doesn't matter. That means, look at the bowling of Bangladesh. Not a single bowler was spared. बढ़ता है नहीं तो अभी अपना भी बढ़ाते हैं नहीं फील्डिंग का भी अच्छा मेन फील्ड आउटफील्ड बढ़ाया बैक statistics 375 scored nice player of the series should go no test series okay ODI series Smith top scorer 3 innings 317 runs 481 deliveries 200 46 fours and 3 sixes in that one averaging 105.67 0 not outs and a strike rate of 175 bowling Collins 5 wickets but he gave away far too many 202 so let's see my player career statistics for one day international 211 is the highest score Manhattan graph ODI okay 200 Okay, so it has been good. After a duck in the first match. Ducky. Advance na bhai. Okay, let's see the standings. Not the standings, man. Rankings, sorry. Men's Test, Australia किधर है? 4th placed. Wow. और ये है 2nd placed. T20 International 4th placed. भाई जो भी देख रहा है यार वीडियो कमेंट मारो यार लाइव चैट में थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग बनाना है यार अपने को स्ट्रीम कमेंट मारो कमेंट की सख्त ज़रूरत है
Going down to the middle now, the captains are there for the toss.
Bangladesh won the toss.
Visitors win the toss
Back.
and will bowl first.
Bowl first. Fine.
Ahmed, the rock.
Ahmed. Mahaki.
Smith about to face their first ball.
Take. Cut away. No one there in the 3rd man region, so they will get 3.
That'll settle his nerves. Good shot first up.
वाह स्पिनर पहले इसमें मैं में से क्या दुश्मनी है यार ऑन ड्राइव सिंगल
Single.
अरे 2 विकेट गिरी भी है माय गॉड so that went a bit in the air but he will get 2 runs.
2 runs added.
क्या कर रहा था भाई कीपर गंदे आवाज हुए 3rd भी गया कब कर क्या रहे हो बे लेट कट 2 लेट कट 2 runs.
2 runs.
Australia had 3 down for 44. They are in a bit of trouble. Ooh, that was in the slot.
Tries to drive that, but missed times.
No shot on offer for that one.
Nicked away, and this might reach the fence for 4.
4 runs there, super shot.
Now that time cut away.
Oh, well fielded.
Just a single, just double, 2 runs, sorry. Just a single,
2 runs
sorry.
added.
Nicely struck, 2 runs again. So Australia's got
2 runs added.
10 runs of this over so far. Smith, 5 deliveries. And a huge shot. 14 came from it.
Superb cover drive. End of the 6th over. And the fielding restrictions.
14 of the over. आया सिंगल तो सिंगल. तस्किन ने 2 विकेट ले लिए और 3rd भी गिरा, 4th भी गिरा. मैं और भी क्या कर रहे हो?
He's found the gap and got 4.
7 runs came from that over.
Great over. A wicket from it.
चलो ये कॉलिंस आ गया अभी कमीना मेरे सामने. नहीं, नो कैच. चलो गो फॉर 4. इसका ना गो फॉर 4, गो फॉर बाउंड्री. सॉरी, pulled away. 2, no, just a single, just a single. अभी और एक गिरेगा मेरे को लग रहा है विकेट. 5 डाउन. नहीं, बच गए. ड्राइव सिंगल.
They'll take the single.
4 for 76. 160 बोल रहा है. 160 कम पड़ेगा मेरे हिसाब से. 6 first delivery 6 4 1 pound 4. Mitchell Marsh is playing slowly, man. 8 of 10 deliveries. Look at Smith, 36 of 16 deliveries. This might go for a 6. No, 1 bounce 4.
Nice shot. 4 runs.
8 of 2 balls. क्या शॉट था यार. अंदर आया, अब निकल गया बाहर बॉल. हाँ, बराबर खड़ा है. खड़ा है. Single. 9 from the over.
Oh, very nice.
Wants
there
to, gets to.
And 2 runs added to the scoreboard. Collins.
12 runs came off the Collins over. अबे यार, कोई दूसरा मिला नहीं था. स्पिनर पे स्पिनर चढ़ा रहे हो. और बराबर रिवर्स लेफ्ट फील्डर खड़ा करके रख दिया है गली में. मारूंगा तो आउट. देखो क्या मैं सिंगल में खेलेगा अभी. कभी ना कभी तो आएगा ही ना सिंगल में. सही नहीं.
And a single.
Single. Marshman. Hit them out of the park now. Smith is out. But Rose after scoring good 46 runs. कुछ तो स्कोर किया होगा, डिफेंड किया होगा.
And that's the match.
Nope.
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh won the match. So guys, I'm gonna end my stream here. Thanks for tuning in. Do like, share and subscribe. Bye for now.